Hello and welcome back to InfraSpace. Thanks once again to Dionic Software for providing me with the key to play this for you today. As you can see, some things are different. I want to go through those changes now, but I wanted to let everyone know that a newer version is out, Alpha 5.8, and it includes a lot of changes to some of the art here, some of the objects. So now miners are more like like a cheese grater or something. The copper mines, at least here, are, and they have a different shape, and they also have a different hitbox. So I had to move a lot of stuff around. So there's quite a few changes from the end of the last episode to this one, but I didn't want to start a whole new series because we were kind of familiar. But I did do the things to fix the things like the roads and whatnot, just to make everything correct. So these also look the same as the copper mines. This is for sulfur and sand. And then the iron mines look different. They have a large saw blade looking thing going on here. But as you can also see, I have much fewer mines available to me here. These have a much larger hitbox. Let me hit the move here. You can see the hitboxes here, and you can see that they are much larger, so I wasn't able to put nearly as many mines on the iron patches before. So I put a couple over here too, and I've reduced the number also in the process. I'm not sure if that's going to be a problem or not. Hopefully not. But they're all full, so there's not a whole lot of point, and that's because that research was finished, the large buildings. I had to redo it, but it's finished now. And we're going to start up computers, I think, now. And that'll at least get some stuff moving again, and then we can see what we might need for supplies. So I moved everything down. I made this block a little bit bigger. Moved the spaceport down here, and that's because these food things also were much bigger. And then I was looking around, and I have some advantage of having played the scenario or the next episode, and then deleted it and started again because of all these changes. So I do know some things that I need to deal with. First of all, I do not have enough population for the number of jobs. So we need to put in another road here. And maybe we can just do that here. Maybe I should rotate the map so that I can see it kind of squarely. Yeah. I'm not all that big of a fan of the curvy road thing. I'm not sure. Let's move, and I move this habitat to be like that instead. Yes. And I'm gonna put down another one. What happened? Oh, it built the second one on top of the first one. Alright, so that should be bringing in some oxygen and then some food also. And then I think we can try to build a park. No, we don't have enough concrete. Ah, that's what we were going to do. We were going to upgrade the mining here too to sand. And I had to move the concrete factory out of the way, by the way. Let's see. Can I put this maybe like over here? The sound seems a little louder. Let me adjust that. See if that's a little bit better. Changes to the game, of course, mean changes to the settings, or at least the way the settings are applied. I think I'll go here with this. So you can see they give us a nice new hitbox here. So you can tell exactly where the borders of the building are, and you don't have to worry about trying to fight with it to find where the edges are, which is nice. It's really nice. All right, and then we'll add another concrete maker here, which of course added more jobs, and we don't have enough people. So this should be upgrading, and it is in 24 seconds or so. And then we will have another habitat that we can put extra people in. I don't know why there aren't people coming in, though. Oh, here's one. Never mind. But maybe I should just build another habitat to get it going. That way we can get more people in here. Can you go in there? Yes, but this might be a problem. Let's see if I can move this one a bit closer to the road. Yes, I can. Because that way I can possibly put in another habitat here. Yep. Okay, that'll be good. And we just finished the computer research. I'm going to go ahead and start the aluminum mining because I happen to know that we're going to need that soon. And then you're getting oxygen. I think we're going to probably need some more food. What are we getting made here? No, the food's coming in. It just took a little longer. Although, I don't think we had as much stockpiled, so it might be good. Let's see here. It might be good to have another farm. Can I tighten these up a little? Yeah, let's tighten these up just a little bit. Put them as close together as they can get. And of course, that added more jobs. Which means I'm going to need this last habitat here. I'm just going to go ahead and place it. And now it shows you those corners, so you can also see those corners as well. That's nice to have. All 4 corners. I think it was only 2 or 3 corners before. But that'll help. Are you stuck? Did I mess you up? That's probably not good. Stuff's coming in now. Well, it's not breaking anything else, so hopefully it is okay. But yeah, they made the warehouse much bigger, so it's a little bit more of a hassle to make or to place, so I had to move the concrete factory out of the way. Oh good, there's a little icon on the miner too that tells you what it's mining. Sulfur, and sand, and iron, although that wouldn't be able to tell that iron from anything else. Well, I guess the iron's bigger chunks. I guess that's the theory. I don't know. These must produce more. Or faster. Okay, so we have electronics going. We need to look at computer production now. Take a look at that. We can always move it later. Computers need electronics, microchips, and aluminum. I thought so. We can do the microchip thing, I assume. And these, of course, look almost the same. And they need sand in addition to the electronics. I think we need to have some. Well, we need to have some sand mines. I think I'll just put those here. I think we'll probably do 2 of them. That's weird. And then we're going to probably need to make some more electronics because this one's only going to make enough for either this or this, I assume. So let's go ahead and set up another electronics factory here. And then a couple more mines of copper. That didn't place right because there's no road. There it is. We've unlocked aluminum mining now. And then I'm, of course, making a lot more jobs and not, yeah, I need to not do that. There's some aluminum there. There's some aluminum there. Some aluminum there. I think I'm going to continue it this way. Just trying to get to the point where I can kind of stabilize everything. Hopefully I don't end up killing myself with it in the process. No concrete. Curvy road. Once we get the next habitat level unlocked, it'll be a little bit better. Yeah. Why you don't like? Okay, fine, I'll just put a short road in there. Oh, this road's broken. Why is this road broken? I suspect it's because of that hill. Can I just go all the way up there? No, it doesn't like me. Is this a raise lower issue? No. Okay. What's up? Do I need to do that? That might be why. Partially why. No, it still doesn't like that segment. It might just be the incline of the... Problem is I need to get a road up there. It doesn't like the incline of the... of this hill for some reason. Well, am I getting resources back for deleting these roads? No. Well, that's not good. Maybe if I start up here. If I start here like this, and then go... Well, you're clearly not going to be happy with that, so let's not do that. And if I come down here... No, it still doesn't like it. Maybe I should come from there then? It's really bothersome that you don't get the resources back from the roads when you're experimenting with placing them. Let's do, maybe I'll raise the road like this. And go like out to here. And then do... There, that might be better. Come on, one more concrete. There we go. Okay, and then we need to have mines, which are aluminum mines, and those are going to cost 28 concrete each. It's funny, the building is demanding aluminium, and we're making aluminum, or mining aluminum. So the aluminum mines are the same as the iron mines, and then the other ones are all the other style. Interesting. We'll go ahead and get one going. That way maybe we can get some stuff here. Why you broke? We'll put an iron mine down here. I think there's a bug in the way things are being placed. Actually, you know what? Let me not have these extra mines. Not that one either. And let's starve it a little bit. And then let it let some of this stuff get made so we have fewer job demand, so we can have more people. More people working or living or whatever that is. And as soon as we get that 160 concrete, we can build that park, which we'll need to do in order to get that thing's upgrade anyway. But hopefully the aluminum's coming in. Here it comes now. It's a very aluminum colored truck. We can get at least a few computers going and get them delivered to the habitats here, so we can get them upgrading. Can I move these? No. So these are basically just keeping up right now. They're not stockpiling too much. There's only a couple food in each one. So that's 5 to 8. Whereas the oxygen is all stockpiled. So figuring out these ratios will be nice, but of course they'll probably change a few times in the development cycle, so spending time working on them too much is probably not all that good of a plan. Okay, so we have computers being made now, and they should be being delivered to the habitats. Is that one of them? Bet you it is. Yes, it was. Excellent. So they're a purple truck. There's another stuck truck there, but at least it's not impeding progress. Okay, so they're going to spread themselves around a little. We got a computer down there. We're getting computers in each one. Looks like it's spreading them out pretty evenly. Okay. I'll accept it. And we're just about there on the services park. Oh, it's 180 concrete. Oopsie. It's got a nice new mesh though. At least in terms of the blueprint, or the blueprint mesh. It actually kind of did look like this, I think, in the previous recording. I'm going to put this here. I do know how these work, so I don't have to worry about guessing like I did the last time. But basically they work just like any other building. park trucks come out of the park and deliver to the houses, just like everything else. So it's basically like everything else. Okay, so we now have, yes, we only have 3 out of 4 workers in most of these buildings, or 2 out of 3, 3 out of 3 in the oxygen at least, but we're starving out the workers just a little bit. You know what, actually I'm going to... Well, I was going to sneeze, but I think I'm going to... we need to do more research. Oops, steel production, that would be good. I want to try and clean one of these science pack things out and then delete it, just to save on those workers. We don't really need that much science going constantly, so if we can deprioritize this, or if we can stop stuff from coming in, which I don't know how to do. Not that resources run out or anything, and we unlocked steel already, yeah. But not that resources run out, they're infinite, but still. Let's just go ahead and do another thing. We'll get to steel production in a moment, and then we'll get to motors. So this should be delivering park points. It is. And then we just need to get the computers up to scale, and then the park up to scale. Are you still barely holding on, kind of? Yeah. Maybe they could handle... They might be able to handle, like, one more habitat. I'm not sure, but we definitely need more people before we can move on. I think we should do some more habitats. And I probably need to bring in some more survival farm, or put up another survival farm in. At least one. And I do plan to put in at least one more park eventually as well. But they'll only deliver to these habitats, let's say, they passed the halfway point, so that must be the trigger for that upgrade for the habitat. Yeah, because this one hasn't reached halfway yet. So once it gets maybe one more park point, this one too. Yeah, this one just started doing its upgrade, so it's a halfway thing, it looks like. This one will probably start it with one more park point. This one's already doing its upgrade. I'm not sure why some of these panels are wider than... Oh, it's the wording here, maybe? Yeah. The wording is longer, so it pushes it out longer, or wider. People are moving into this one still? Wait a minute, huh? Interesting. We might want to put up another... can we put up another spaceport? Miscellaneous? What's the cost? Concrete. 150 concrete on the spaceport. So maybe that's not a good idea just yet. Alright, so we got people moving into all of these now, which is great. We have housing capacity for 153, so we can definitely fulfill this all now. Park points faded, so we definitely need another park. I'll wait till we get to 180. Are these still running fine? Fine? Yeah, they have plenty of storage. They're plenty stored up, so it's just production now. And so we might need to even add more concrete production. Oh, these upgraded already. Nice. So electronics is being shorted because... Oh, I built... No, that's the microchip factory. Electronics factory. We have plenty of iron and copper coming in here. So that's not a problem. These are all just full. They're just constantly full. So these must be producing more ore now than they were before. Because they're just waiting. They're just full. So I think I should delete some of these. And even though I lose the iron that was stored, I also regain the workers. Which is... And we just finished motor factory. And you saw there was a car factory. I should have highlighted it with the like percent signs, like it's a variable. There is no... Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and delete complete one of these here too. That way I can afford a few other things here, like another park. And then all right, so we need electronics. Let's build another electronics factory. There. And you have more stored up than we need. Okay. And I think you guys are probably both... No, they're still working. But hopefully deleting those two out there makes these work more. And then maybe we'll see if we have to stabilize or not. Do we have any other research we can do? Yeah, we can unlock science too. We should probably start with the steel production. Oh, is that a problem? Oh, they're just rushing to deliver a bunch of stuff in here. Okay. Although it's full, why did it send that many trucks? Interesting. Oh, the rest of them are going that way. Okay. I gotcha. And it probably was both the miners sent trucks, so it kind of thought it needed twice as much as it did. But that's just a guess. We could probably use... No, this electronics is short there. Yeah, so electronics is our problem right now. So having 3 of those is a good idea. We have plenty of people working now. Ooh, we got habitat level 3, which have 15 inhabitants possible now. So then these are going to need some additional items here. Good food, home robots, and culture points. Let's take a look at steel production. We could probably do some of that in this area here because it needs iron, it needs carbon. It actually has the same recipe, I think, as the science pack. Let's take a look at that. City reached level 3. Right, because we got enough habitat level 3s. I think, can this fit in here? Ooh, it can. Let's put it in here. So this takes, oh, sorry, it's 1 iron ore and 1 carbon to make 1 steel. So it's a different recipe, but same items. Come on, load yourselves in there. So I've learned a few things in playing this, in the way the game functions. First of all, I should do wider roads here, like in the main areas, and it'd be kind of nice if you could upgrade roads somehow. But then again, I didn't leave enough space for that. So, but having a wider road in kind of a common area means you can have more through lanes, and then make sure maybe even to not have any driveways connecting to the main road would be useful. Ah, they've all upgraded now. We have so many people available now. 195 housing available, and we don't have a problem anymore. We don't have that many jobs anymore. So let's see. Electronics is still a problem. Are we getting enough stuff in here for these? Yes. Okay, let's do another electronics factory then. Yeah, we're starving it out still. Okay. We'll see how that works with the copper we have, and then we'll go from there. Let's see. So the next thing is steel. We're doing that. Steel is delivered to the storage automatically. And then we want to look at the motor factory next. And I don't remember what this takes. I did actually look at it, but I don't remember what it takes. Copper and steel. So maybe I should move this over here someplace. And this might require us now to have more copper coming in. We'll have to see. Well, that truck eventually disappeared, and so did that one. That's good. So they must have like a cleanup mechanism or something built in. And we need steel here. I think I might have to do another steel plant. So how is steel being delivered to here, by the way? Because it'll go to this storehouse, which is really cool looking. Vertez Vav Industries. Vav Technologies. Storehouse. Interesting. This almost looks like that, what's that game called? The like My Little Factory, or I didn't play it. Something like that, where you're like, it looks like you're on building a factory on like a blueprint on top of a tabletop. I can't remember the name of it now, but it's something like that. Okay, so we're not getting steel in here. Why not? We'll probably need to produce more steel. That's almost certain. Definitely not using enough iron. Carbon's a little in short supply, though. We might need... Actually, oxygen's in short supply, too. Let's put down another atmosphere processor. Here. Maybe I should put another steel production here. And I finally might be using all the iron. So I think I can probably rebuild a couple of those. Or out here. Let's do them out here. Mines, iron mine. And it still is, you want it to be blue. But there's also a distance to the road thing that is a little unclear. Do two of these. That it won't put the road in if you're too far, or won't put the driveway in if you're too far from the road. Looks like we might be a little bit short on food, too. Go ahead and put that in. And then the oxygen looks okay, though. Because we just put one down, those that were short are now not short anymore. So we're just having a little bit of a problem with food. Parks are fine, computers are fine, so I don't even need more computer making over here. And actually, we're stockpiling now. This makes 8 computers at a time, so we're stockpiling computers now, so all these electronics factories are probably a surplus now, at least until we add more habitats. Why are we still not getting steel? Is there like a... I'm not sure. Iron coming in. Steel goes out and goes to the storage. Well, how do you get steel into the motors? Is it like a surplus thing? Maybe I have to have like 100 or something into the storage before it'll send it here? I mean, you have to have the storage, the storehouse, because you have to have a place to deliver these things to build with. I don't understand why it's not sending the steel. Well, let's see if we get to like 100 or whatever and it starts then sending it down here too. No, it's still sending it that way. Okay, what if I move this up here then? Will that make a difference? I mean, I would think that if nothing else, there would be a truck that came out of the storage house to go into there. What are you stuck to? Yeah. Okay, I'm a little uncertain about this. There's not anything else to make. I wonder if this is a bug. That the motor factory is not demanding any whatchamacallits. Well, let's take a look, one more look at the habitats here. Good food, home robots, and culture points. So that would be good food here, probably. Home robots would be robotics. And then culture points might be a school thing? Not sure. But I think what we can do is leave this here. Oops, close that. Leave this here, and then we'll pick it up in the next episode, and we'll at least keep progressing across science here, and see if we can figure out what's going on with robotics. Maybe there'll be a patch in the next in the next day or two or whatever, and we'll see what we can see. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.